Yo, what is good with y'all boys? This is my first video on the channel. Um, so quick introduction to me. Basically my name's Alex. I'm a 19-year-old day trader. Currently I'm in college. But you know, hopefully with trading, maybe we can work something out so I can just freaking live my life, travel, nice cars, all that stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be for later. Bro, can I like freaking get this shit off? All right, anyways. But yeah, you guys. So basically, I'm gonna just give a bit of lore on myself to start out. So yeah, as you guys know, my name's Alex. I kind of said that, but how I started trading was last year summer. And basically how this happened was me and my best friend, we were actually working a job together. And we both got fired. I don't even remember why, but honestly, it was some BS reason, bro. It was some BS reason. Now, at this time, we were actually like into crypto. So we used to do crypto. Basically, what we would do is we were trading Solana, but we didn't even know what the freak we were doing. We just hold Solana, bro. At that time, Solana was going for like 120. It's bad right now, I know. But at that time, that's how much it was going for. We would trade Solana. That was like during the job, bro. I remember we would like freaking like sneak into the places where the cameras weren't and we would like check freaking Solana during the job. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, that was and no, we didn't get freaking fired due to that, but that was essentially what had happened. But then so after that we both got fired and we were like, "Yo, we need a source of income. We need to freaking do something." So we actually started crypto trading. We started crypto trading like together, saying that we need to make like 2K a week. At this point, guys, I literally had like $4,000 to my name, and that was all from the job. So we worked like 1 month there, and I made like 4 bands, and then they fired us. But I basically had like 4 bands to my name, and he was like saying, my friend was like saying, "Yo, we need to be making like 2 bands a week, all that stuff." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So that's how it goes. You need to have leverage trading at that point. We got into leverage trading, all that stuff, bro. You guys know how it goes. I won't go too deep into it, but we were doing that. Long story short, I didn't actually lose a lot of money, but we found out about day trading. So we found out about futures trading. I started watching the TJR boot camp. At this time though, like while I was watching the boot camp, bro, I was doing some like trading on my own with my friend. So we were trading together actually. Um, like we would call each other and freaking trade gold. We would trade gold futures and trade Asia session gold, bro. It was crazy back in the day. But yeah, at this time, bro, my emotions were terrible. Risk management was trash. I didn't even have a strat. Bro, this is how bad it was. I was watching the boot camp. I would literally find any fair value gap on the chart and freaking like take the position off of it, bro. Limit buying and limit selling just random fair value gaps. It was just crazy, you guys. You can probably imagine how freaking many evals I blew, bro. So I blew like eight. I think I want to say 850Ks at this time. 850K top step evals at that time. That basically transcended all the way up to November of 2024. At that point where I took a break from trading because my friend actually quit. So me and my best friend were doing this shit together and he quit. Why he quit was because he actually got a funded account. Straight gambling, by the way. We were like, we didn't know what the freak we were doing. He got himself a funded account and he blew it. So he spent the activation money too. It was a lot of money, bro. And he blew that and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing this no more." So he quit. I kind of kept going because I was like, "Yo, I think I can do it." But long story short, I ended up like blowing a couple more accounts. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just take a break." Fast forward to like December of last year, bro. We were like chilling. Crypto was low key banging. Meme coins were the stuff, bro. We got into meme coins. I don't know about you guys, but we got a little bit into meme coins. If you know, you know the Pengu launch, bro. That kind of did mess us up, Pengu launch. So after that, like I was like coming back early February, I want to say, came back. I was like, yo, I need a sustainable way of making money. I was like, I want to give trading one last chance just because I haven't locked myself in fully. You know what I'm saying? I told myself, like, yo, If I gave trading one last chance, I need to be like 10 toes down. I need to actually put work in. I need to take everything seriously. That's what I did. So February came, took everything seriously, bro. I was backtesting like 5-6 hours a day. I was like, this was in my college dorm. I would literally like barely be doing any like work and stuff, bro. Back testing, all that stuff. Just focused, focused, focused every day. Forward testing, back testing, journaling, watching videos, everything, bro. And just figuring out how to manage my emotions at this time, you guys. And that was like February of this year. And now we fast forward to March. It's March 31st right now. And I'm so glad to say that I actually have gotten a funded account, and I got it Friday, so last Friday, which was March the 26th, March 28th actually. So yeah, I got my first funded, and this is my first trade that I'm gonna recap for you guys on the funded. So yeah, that's a little bit of lore about me. So let's now get into the trade recap. So this is like, yeah, as I said, this was my first trade on the funded. So basically, how did it go? I'm about to tell you guys. Let's go to the 4 hours so I can show you what my bias was. Coming into the day, I had a bullish bias. The reason being, we took out all of these equal lows right here. This was like all the lows from past week, all those whatever, bro. Past week's lows. The whole everything got taken out. Um at this time I was looking to go long because we had a 4 hour gap right here. You guys can see these two 4 hour gaps that I drew out. Let me just get these freaking black lines off the screen. There was these two 4 hour gaps that I drew out. I was definitely thinking that price would retrace them if we were to continue lower. So if we were to continue lower, price would retrace. So we can easily catch the longs targeting the 4 hour gaps. Exactly what I did today. That's why I had a bullish bias. Now let's go back to the 1 minute chart so you guys can see my entry. Market open. We came down, took out these lows. I was like, okay, bet. I definitely want to see reactions off of this. So market basically came all the way down, took out these lows, started moving up a bit, came down lower. Then we started actually seeing a proper move up. I ended up taking my position right here on this fair value gap. So fair value gap, it was bigger on ES. So the fair value gap was actually pretty nice on ES. I saw that, and it was this one on NASDAQ. So I just when it reacted like that, bro, as soon as it started reacting, I bought with my 2 micros. Because if you don't know, on a 50K funded, when you first get it, you can only use 2 micros. So yeah, I got in with my 2 micros. Stop loss was at this low. I was targeting like these three equal highs were my first target, bro. So I honestly just took full TP right here at these three equal highs because it was literally like such a good target. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, let me just talk about the draws and liquidity. Three equal highs. On top of that, we had. I've barely ever seen this happen, bro. We had equal highs, like perfect equal highs with London session and Asian session. So when you see something like that, it's kind of imminent what the price wants to do. And when I see him move up like that, I know where we want to go. Only thing is, the delivery to that area was so bad, bro. It was so bad. Like, you guys can literally see, we chop, 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 chop. And we did go up and take it, but it was so bad, bro. I don't know. I guess it's because it's a no news Monday, but the delivery was so bad. But yeah, I can't complain. I did not actually hit full TP. I basically got like stopped out in profit because I was putting my stop loss in profit. The trade was I was in a trade for an hour, bro. That's why my stop was in profit, and I think I made like $100, something like that. If I held this trade, I would have made like 300-400, but it's whatever, boys. First trade on the funded, I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna take that. I hopped off the charts after that. But yeah, this is basically essentially what I wanted on the day. Um, and yeah, that's my recap. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the video there. If you guys have any questions, go ahead. Feel free, drop them in the comments. I definitely will try my best to get back to you. If you like have any inquiries, any of that, bro, just drop in the comments. I'll get back to you. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be trying my best to post a recap every day. If I don't take a trade on the day, I won't post a recap. But if I take a trade that day, you'll see a recap on here. So peace. That's gonna be it for the day. And maybe I might see you guys tomorrow if we take a trade. But yeah, peace out.